Hey, alright everyone, this is Brian from Let's Magic More Gathering, and we're going to jump right into the first ever Let's Build a Deck with LMMG. That is Less Magic More Gathering. We're going to put a deck together on here and play a few rounds and see how it works out. So it's just going to be a quick randomization of, well, I say quick, but randomization of your colors, your type of cards, and then your rarity of cards to see what we can come up with. So we're going to have 4 different cards that we're going to base our deck around based on the color and so on and so forth. So the easiest way I know of to do this, let me get this recording thing off here because it doesn't necessarily need to be there. So we'll get that off there, kind of off the way. And what I'm going to do is I've already got it set up to where I can highlight the middle column there. And so we've got our colors, we've got our type of card, planeswalker, creature, artifact, enchantment, legendary. So legendary is going to be, it's got to be a specific legendary creature card or an enchantment for that matter. So we're going to try to do that. We got to pick one of those, and it might throw things off a little bit, but I figured, you know, we'll focus on something more like that. I'm not putting any art, instants or sorceries in there because I don't really want to base a deck simply on what the sorceries and instants do. But these are permanents. And then, of course, we got mythic, common, and uncommon, and rare is what we're going to do. So they're all just, I just put them in there. I didn't really specify any order. I just kind of threw them in here. So we're going to randomize the columns 3 times for each color. So let's go ahead and start now. Randomize this one 1, 2, and whatever shows up in this little column here, that's where the middle one is going to be our color. First color we got mountain. So I'm going to write that over here so we can be reminded of what we're playing or what we're planning to build. Sort of. My typing sometimes is horrible. Actually, it's always horrible when I'm typing fast. So, all right, let's do the color again. Let's pick another one. I'm trying to avoid dual colors. I want to do a 2-colored. I don't want to do the same colored deck. We could shoot for 3, but right now we're just going to shoot for 2 colors. So let's go ahead and randomize again. 2 more times. 1. And last time, here we go. Forest. So we're going mountain forest, which is something I build quite often. And I've had some good luck with these types of color combos, but lately they've been getting kicked in the face. Alright, let's go ahead and pick our first permanent. Alright, we're going to do it 3 times. I don't want to just do it once because I feel like once the randomization just doesn't get as good of a randomization if you only do it once. And then the last one is going to be creature. So we're going to go with the creature first and foremost. So we're going to have a creature, and then we're going to pick its rarity here. So let's do that real quick. Did that move at all? I don't think it did. Sometimes it doesn't want to do what it's supposed to. So let's, or maybe it did. Maybe Mythic was on top. Anybody know? Yeah, it moved. It moved. I'm sorry. Randomize 2, and then randomize 3. So we got uncommon. So we got uncommon creature. That needs to be in the blue and white, or not blue, the red and green format. Let's pick another permanent. 2 and 3. So we got a planeswalker this time. Obviously that has to be mythic. Well, I don't think there's any. Does anybody know? I know we had uncommon planeswalkers. Do we have any rare ones that are in standard still? Oof, should check that out. We'll figure that out when we get in there, but nonetheless, that's a planeswalker. We can come up with that decision when we get in there. I don't know why I type it that way. I could be typing it wrong on both ends. I don't even remember how you spell planeswalker. I always thought it was like the planes, but I think it's just like a plane. I don't really know. I could be way off. Alright, let's pick the 4th one here. Randomize number 2 and then number 3. Planeswalker again. I'm trying to avoid doing more than one of, especially planeswalkers. We can handle doing creatures, enchantments, and artifacts, but let's do it one more time and get it off of there, hopefully. Alright, enchantment. So we got an enchantment. This may not be the best way to randomly decide what kind of deck you want to put together, but it gives you kind of a way to understand the cards more and kind of figure out how each certain type of card play works, you know, the abilities in some of the cards. So I like kind of doing this, just kind of randomizing things. There's 1, 2, 3. And that time it's going to be mythic. I don't know how many mythic enchantments we have out there. That's a tough one. We'll do another one just in case. If we have mythics, we'll choose from that. If we don't, we'll do the next one. This will be the next option. Common. So we're going to go to common enchantment, but we're going to mythic / common because we might find a mythic. All right, last one here for our permanents. We got 1, 2, and 3. Enchantment again, which is fine. We got creature, enchantment, and then non-legendary. So let's try to find another rarity here. Hopefully try to get away from common, but it's fine if we get common again. It's not a big deal. I'm just trying to get some more options. Sometimes a randomized doesn't really give you what you want. You're just going to have to go with the flow. There's 2, and then 3. Uncommon. So we did get an uncommon enchantment this time. So now we got an uncommon. Alright. So here we go. We got an uncommon creature we got to use, a planeswalker, which should be mythic. I don't really have any rares currently right now. In standard we might, but I'll have to go back and check. If we do, I'll do a randomized, just best 1 out of 2 or something. I don't know. Enchantment, mythic, or common, depending if I had mythics, and enchantment, uncommon. So that's what we're going to build, and we're going to be in red-green. We're going to build a deck around red-green. So let's go ahead and click on over to our favorites. I'm going to kind of minimize me a little bit here so I can see the cards, at least the word of this card, because I'm not going to look at it. Alright, so we can go ahead and check that out real quick with greens and reds, and then get in here and do the selection process, not collected, enchantments, mythic, rare, and see if we actually have any. We do have some mythic enchantments. Okay, so we can still choose mythic enchantments. Alright, I totally didn't think about, I forgot about the god creatures. That's where I wasn't quite sure. So we do have an option here. So we have an option for Perforos. Ooh, this might be fun. Clothois, God of Destiny. How many mythics do I have left? I got 8, so I can pull some mythics if I need to. I'm trying not to get too squirrely. And then Planeswalker. Let's see if we have any rares. We do not, so we have to stay with mythic rare. So this deck's going to be kind of squirrely with mythics all over the place, but that's fine. Alright, so let's start with Planeswalkers. Let's see. Oh wait, I need to go back to standard. Nickname. I'm not getting rid of it. Oh wait, I'm in the right. Wrong page. Right idea. Wrong page. Wanted to click the bottom one, but I wasn't in the right page. All right, so our mythic Planeswalkers that are just red and green. We are sitting with none of these on this page. We got Ugin. Ugin's not out of the question. We're shooting red and green, but you can always use it, Ugin if you want to put him in there, if you want to play that route. He does black and green on the backside. No, he doesn't black and red, so I can't use him. We can use Chandra, we can use Luca, we can use Rowan, Chandra Flamecaster, Garruk Unleashed, Tivar, Vivian, Garruk, and the Royal. No Royal Silence. So right here is our limited number of mythics. Planeswalkers in the red-green. So what do we want to do? We gotta have one. We can't use. We could use 2. I mean, we can always use 2 if we want to combo one, but we gotta at least have 1. Up to 1 target creature gets a +2/+3 against first strike till turn. Rowan, Fearless Spark Mage deals 1 damage to each opponent. Each of up to 2 target creatures. Those creatures can't block this turn. Blah blah blah. You can control all creatures until they have turn and tap them and get haste on turn. So that's not bad. We could do that. I've got a control deck which is based around a lot of different stuff, but maybe we can just do simple, just taking control with this. Use Rowan as our mythic and just continue to take stuff and see how that rolls. And that's an option. Chandra, discard your hand, exile top 3 cards your library. Chandra, Heart of Iron, let's do damage to target. Search your library, eliminate a number of instant sorcery cards and shuffle them. Maybe. Luca, exile top 3 cards your library. Creatures controlled, exile away cards card. I don't know if I like Luca that much. Elves you control get a tap of Skull. Tap, add a swamp, put a 1/1 counter up to 1 target elf on top of the death touch. Blah blah blah. Maybe not so much. Garruk, up to 1 target creature gets +2 and gets trampled on turn. Create a 3. So maybe we try something fun here. Maybe we go with Rowan and we do some taking, and then we get some flinging going on. What do you think about that? Something simple, something crazy, but we could do this. We could steal some stuff. We could use her. We could even use Garuk if we needed to for creature base. And then some other stuff. So let's go ahead and grab her. I'm going to go with her instead. There's a lot of options, but I feel like this might be kind of fun. First strike control turn. Okay, so we'll do 3 of her. I was trying to do 4, but I don't know if to do 4. And I've got a Garuk. He'll be a random fill-in. Maybe I might get rid of him if I don't need him, but since I don't want to spend all my mythics on everything that I don't have currently. Alright, let's go into the enchantment portion and find ourselves an enchantment that's mythic rare that bases around this. So we got Perforos. Instruct as long as devotion has less than 5 Perforos as a creature. Other creatures you control have haste, which is huge. You may put a red creature card on the or an artifact creature card from your hand on the battlefield. Sacrifice at the beginning of next end step. Fire Emancipation. If a source you control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals triple that damage. Maybe that's the way we go because we're trying to take stuff and deal damage to them. So maybe we go with Fire Emancipation. It's going to be heavy on mana cost, so we got to do a mana build. So we need to put some green in there. It's going to get us the mana we need. If you tap permanent for mana, it produces 3 times that much mana instead. That's not bad at all. That's a good one to put out there. You get that mana. As long as your devotion is aggressive green, creature spells cost 1. Sika, God of the Tree, and 1 mana of any color. Other legendary creature you control have vigilance and tap at 1 mana of any color. Okay. And Clothes, what is the instruct? As long as your devotion is red and green is less 7. At the beginning of how many phase? Here's a target card from graveyard if it was land card, and otherwise gain 2. I like him, and we can really get squirrely with him. We're going to do this one, and then I like the Nyx Bloom Ancient because it gives you the mana, but it's so expensive. But we got to be able to pull the mana anyway to get it going. 5 creature spells you cost cast 1 less to cast. Reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, put it in your hand. Otherwise, don't know how many legendary creatures I'm going to have to really get this to apply the way I need it to. What's on the back side? Too much enchantment stuff. Okay. So maybe we'll wait. See where we're at here. Let's go ahead and look at our next thing, which is we got a common enchantment and an uncommon enchantment. So we'll do uncommon. Footfall Crater allows me to get chain creature gets plus haste, escape, blah blah blah. Weaponize monsters. Pay 2, sacrifice a creature. Weaponize the monsters, deals 2 damage to any target. Maybe that's what we go with because we can deal damage to them and sacrifice their stuff if we can't keep it long enough to sack it. It gives me an option to sack. I like that. We're going to keep them from using any of their stuff. Red is next another token creature you control dies. Create 1 red set target creature token with create this creature. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Jeez. I think I know what I need to do here. So we want to do fling. Enter. No, that's not enchantment. Hold on. Let's go get the other enchantment. Let's get the other enchantment. Common. Right. I believe. Let me check my paper. Oh, wrong page. Common. We got uncommon creature. Oh, we already got it. We had a mythic enchantment. So we need a creature. Uncommon creature. That's what we need to go to. I was way off. Okay. Common creature in red. Shieldbreaker's good. Destroy target artifact. Boast ability, not using it. Fearless Liberator, boast. An X is power boast to red, and another. Never done another non-type creature dies control. Okay, so I don't know how many creatures I'm going to have. I'm trying to minimize the creatures that I need in this deck. It's going to be more or less like these creatures are huge for what they're going to use for, like he is. I should buy another one of these. Not buy, but add another one. Maybe I will. Maybe 2 Clothes in there. 2 Clothes. I need something that's going to be beneficial to the rest of the gameplay. I'm not going to do a lot of mana dropping. I'm not going to have many creatures. What would be good for my creature ability? Let's see, let's type creatures you control. I don't know if this is going to be anything. Pumps them up a little bit. Whenever Basalt Ravager enters the battlefield, it deals X damage to any target where X is the greatest number of creature control. I won't have that many creature control. Whenever heroes or their villain enters the battlefield, create one more red Satyr creature token with this creature can't block. And blah blah blah. Whenever Doomscore Titan enters the battlefield, creature you control get out now. I won't have a bunch of creatures. I need it. Maybe this is the. Maybe I'm looking up the wrong thing here. Brushfire Elemental might be nice. It's just something. Creature you control trample have. If this creature is some combat damage, though, we're blocked. Nah, I don't have any creature with trample. Well, doesn't seem like that's going to work. I don't really want to read every card. I just need to find one specific creature that's going to focus on the need of sacking creatures, keeping creatures. Maybe put sacrifice on here. That's a good one. Blood of Spirit. It says pay 2, sacrifice a creature or enchantment. Blood of Spirit deals 1 damage to target creature. That creature can't block this turn. That creature can't block this turn. Whenever I sacrifice a permanent, Havoc Jester deals 1 damage to any target. It's useful. I don't know if it's going to cut it. I mean, it might get the damage done that needs done. That might be useful. It's kind of pricey, but at the beginning of your end step, you may pay 3 and sacrifice a non-land permanent. If you do, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a non-land permanent card. Put that card on the battlefield and the rest on the bottom of your library in order. It could be useful because I can start putting more enchantments out there, things that would be effective, or planeswalkers or something like that, you know? But he is pricey too. I'm going to really have to have mega mana ramp to get this going. Not completely impossible. Looks like we're out of luck now at this point with our red and greens. No. Let's try it. It's going to be a little wild. We're going to go with it. So we've got Weaponize the Monster, which means I can sacrifice my creatures. I need to do some more sacking. So let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. Blood of Spirit, Hobble Fiends. Could use him as my one creature, just beef him up and then sacrifice something every time I take it. But I'm going to pass on that. Gain control. Let's gain control. Claim their firstborn's a good one. Shackles of Treachery. Gain control to our creature. Whenever this creature deals damage. Destroy target equipment attached to it. So if he's got equipment, I think that one. Portent of Betrayal. Traitor's Greed's a good one because you get 2 more mana. A Crow in War, I got to keep it for a couple turns. I'm not going to worry about Song Mad Treachery. I need a creature with Menace, though. That would be huge because it would cost only 1. I don't have any creatures with Menace. That's a huge one for being super cheap. Alright, let's... gotta put Cuzzel's Fury in here because it does what it's supposed to do. And I need to have lands. Let's see where we're at in lands. Adjusted lands. I don't have any. Oh, did we just finalize our deck? Without. We don't have any mana build. Groot's gonna go. I'm off the camera, I know. Sorry. Clothes is gonna go just because I don't really know what that's gonna do for me. We got Rowan, Dream Saber Shaman. How many gain control? One. Maybe get rid of one fling. Or no. Plus fling, get one of Cuzzel's Fury. Shackles of Treachery. Oh, I had 2 Clothies. I didn't want to keep any Clothies, did I? I do, but I don't. I don't want it to go crazy. Source control, deal damage. I think that is the trick. Snake. Alright, I still need mana build here. I guess Lotus Cobra is the best way to do it. I can get stuff out there quicker. But I feel like, I don't know. Let's do this. We're going to jump it up a notch. And we're going to have... I feel like we need something more than this. So maybe take out an Acroan War. So I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Keepy keeps, and then her, but I need the mana gain. So I'm going to need to increase by a little bit, actually. No, leave it. 68 cards. I think that's too much. Anybody think that's too much? I don't know. I gotta stay on the screen here. I'm moving around too much on you guys. This probably isn't going to work out the way I want it to, but I've got opportunity to build mana fairly quickly and then see what happens in the process of taking stuff. I like it. Alright, let's go with it. Finish deck. Rowan is our key card. We're going to call it Grab and Kill. I feel like maybe I've got it too much in there, but I can always tweak this. But this is kind of like what the plan is you build something that might seem pretty effective, and then you just kind of have to trial and error and see what happens. So let's run a few rounds. I think see what we get. Get rid of a Acroan War. I get to go first. Doesn't mean anything. Just means I have a chance to get my Carroted out there, but somebody's going to kill him. Chances are I'm playing a black destroy deck, or it might be Speaker of the Heavens. Flash red. Ooh. I mean, I guess aggro white is what I was thinking, but we're going with red. Which means he's going to shock it. As soon as I put this Carroted out there, it's gone. Which is going to hurt, but whatever. What are you going to do? Like, I was telling myself, because I was getting a little frustrated playing this game, but everybody that's playing right now is all about speed and effectiveness. Like, nobody's doing any kind of, hey, let's build our play field and have stuff trigger like stuff does, but like there's just so much control, so much removal, like it's ridiculous. So like he can do what he wants. He can sit there and kill anything I put out there. Probably he's going to have enough kill spells, but then I'm never going to get to do anything. And if you're not in that zone, you might as well forget it. You know. sucks is I don't have. I would have enough mana to put her out there with this, but the lowest cover is not going to do me any good. So I can get Rowan out there, but that still sucks because like I need defenders. I need to be able to take something next turn. Claim the firstborn would be great. What's this guy doing? He can't boast yet, can he? And pump it. He's gonna hit me for 2. Now you're gonna kill something. I feel like that's what your next plan is. It's so weird. Like, what has he got brewing over there? Could have got a treasure token. Apparently he didn't want to equip that. Yeah, I feel like this is why I'm not sure if it's just because of the speed of my internet access or if it's just me thinking outside the box, but why on earth did you not play that on that to get that trigger to be stronger? Because you let somebody block it? We were going to kill it. And then why did you wait till the last minute to play this? Like, you could have done that right off the bat and not even considered that being a problem. Like, I don't understand. I feel like there's so much cheat factor going in this game. And I know you probably can't cheat, but I just feel it. I feel like there's a huge cheat factor and it just annoys me to no avail. Huge cheat factor. I don't even know why, but it just is. I need to take something. Need to take something. Could have put that on there last time. You got yourself a treasure. Still not enough for a dragon. You have 5. It's 1 less to cost to activate for each dragon you control, but you don't have a dragon yet. So you're going to hit me in the face. It's going to happen. I'd love to take your dragons once that occurs. I got a fling to get rid of one of them, so. And I can take your. Ooh. Everything's a dragon now. I see what you just did there. Gonna get rid of my Rowan. I know he will. I'm not too concerned about it. I mean, I am. I'd rather him not kill it, but if it leaves the focus off me, he can attack now for a dragon. He's got 4 mana, so he can get himself a 5/5 dragon, which is huge for him. But really, what will occur in this situation is if I can get a claim their firstborn, he gets his dragon. My Rowan survives, I can pump it and game's over. So I can fling it. But I gotta get a claim firstborn. Not what I was hoping for. Too bad I don't give him haste. Seems kind of dumb not to be able to give him haste. Well, I'm not going to attack with a 5/5, that's for sure. Not really the way to go about things, but you don't have much of an option trying to stay alive. Man, see, this is what was upsetting about the. I'm not getting any. I'm getting barely put any green stuff in there, and I'm getting way too much. Getting way too much green stuff. Not the stuff that I want. It's funny, like I don't have hardly any forests in this deck, and I've got 3 on my draw. Thank God I have something to play. He's playing green-white. Don't really know what it could be. I mean, it's a throw up. Green-white is something new for me. I haven't seen too much of this lately. It's always been some sort of black domination control, some sort of red, some sort of blue, some sort of white, but not too much green. Alright, so now I have the ability to play Shackles of Treachery, but I can't get rid of it. So I've got to get Weaponized and Monsters out there first to try to minimize that. I do have Fling, but I need more. Oh my gosh, this is going to be driving me nuts. Alright, I guess I'm about to go full screen. Can't see my land. Alright. So, I guess I gotta get this out first. Pass the turn because I really can't do anything. He's gonna hold back on his mana control, probably because he knows I'm gonna try to take something. So that could be a problem, but I also can't sacrifice it anyway because I don't have enough mana. He might just get rid of it. He might know what it is and be like, hey, you're not going to take my stuff and sack it. But then again, he may not know what I'm doing. Maybe he thinks I'm doing something else. I don't know. He also looks at that and sees I only have 1 red source. So now it's like, let's get rid of your Keratin. Not sure what he's going to do. He might bleed in green and blue and white. There's not a... And I guess he could Vanishing Light it. Which you didn't do. You may exile a creature card from your graveyard. If you do, exile target artifact or enchantment. I'm reading that correctly, right? And I feel like this is going to allow him to trigger. When it enters the battlefield, you may exile a creature card from your graveyard, which he doesn't have one. If you do, exile target artifact or enchantment opponent controls. Oof. That was going to trigger. I was going to get mad. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I need another mana source. I don't want to show my hand yet. This is annoying. This is so freaking annoying. I'm going to show my hand and it's not going to do any good. I can't take something. Fine, I don't care. It's over. I mean, which one do I take? I'll take this one. He's going to damage more. He blocks it. He's going to sack it. I just want to stop playing. Like, hurry up, dude. Yeah, okay, I'm over it. Over it! Guess I have to go with this. I'm really trying to keep my cool. I'm getting so frustrated. I know this deck is not supposed to be dominant. I didn't design it to be dominant. I just want to see some stuff happen, but like I'm getting no luck, and I don't know if it's just because I don't know how to build decks as well as I think I do. I mean, I always start building them, and they just kind of get a little rough around the edges, and I have to try to tweak them. But I can't take away from the take, because the whole point is take and grab. I mean, I guess I could just be like, leave it red, but then I'd have to go back and get rid of my large creatures that have those abilities. It's like it's pointless to have anything other than a few mana gainers in this. I mean, maybe I'm just doing it the wrong way. I don't know how to speed up the process. I really do not know how to speed up the process in this standard setup. Like I can't get stuff going fast enough unless it's a green base. I just don't know. I need to figure it out. Like this guy's got 2 mana, he's drawing the right amount of mana, but see, he's playing all these single drops, 1 drop, 1, 2 drop, all this tiny stuff. This is all I ever play. This is all I ever play. All this tiny stuff, it turns into massive stuff, and he just has to have a few mana to do it. He doesn't even have to have anything. Doesn't have to have anything at all. No need to have anything specific. He's just gonna do it. You know? And you want to get rid of that, I know you do. And see, that's the funny thing, is like it's a simple 1 drop. I get on the field of play, and I can't keep it there longer than a few rounds because there's always somebody I'm playing against that has get rid of, pull it off the field of play. And like this might be this right here, like you're watching timing, like it's taking this guy. He looked at my card, he's looking at his card. Either the data is just so slow that I can't pick up what's going on. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not, I don't know. But I feel like they're just waiting to do 5 different things that they're not going to do, and it's frustrating, man. I'm not doing Trader's Greed because it's irrelevant. It doesn't do me any good because I would get 2 mana source that I can't play. I can't sacrifice her off the bat, so I got to claim the first one. I'm going to take your big guy. I'm going to attack with it. And I'll beef up my Lotus Cobra. Heck yeah, I will. I'll attack with all of them, I don't care. As long as I minimize the number of creatures you have, I could care less. Now that's kind of how this is supposed to work. This is the full, complete intent. The downside is I got this big stuff. I need a low cost because now I'm gonna need more mana to make this really kick. Didn't like that, did you? I'm gonna remove your creatures again. I don't care if you double block my Lotus Cobra. Guess I missed the first strike part. That's my bad. I totally screwed that pooch. I'll make this work. I'll make this work. I'll get him next time. Guess I should have paid attention to first strike, huh? My bad. this is kind of the idea of how this is supposed to work. I'm getting kind of fortunate. I'm not going to get these types of draws, but this is the plan. Essentially what this deck would do. I bet you there's a better way to tweak it. Maybe I need to just not focus on some of the high-end cards. I need to get down to the nitty-gritty. Fortunately, I can't. I will not be able to do anything else because I do not have a sacrifice. I am going to let you decide what you want to do here, though. Dang it! Why am I not paying attention to first strike? I'm a freaking moron. Like, I just don't realize they're on there unless I look at the card. I don't know the cards well enough to notice to remember that. If I'd have known that, I would have just sacrificed it. Such an idiot. Yeah. Idiot. Such a moron. I don't have the mana. Man. Give me a take. No, that's huge. That just happened, folks. That's kind of the plus to that right there. I don't know if you saw what just happened there, but it worked. I was able to take with this, pump it with this, sack it, and that's not bad. Downside is I don't know if I can get that to trigger more than it needs to. That's a pretty cool little combo, but there you go, folks. So this is a long video. I know there's a lot of play, not very much play, but that's kind of the idea. I want to try to do this a little bit more often each week. Set up pick a card, pick a couple cards, pick some cards out of a randomization, and then see if we can pull some cool stuff. Pull some cool cards, play some cool games, maybe. I don't know. Just something to do. Tell me what you think. If not, we can just do something as simple as you throw me 4 cards that you want to see in a deck that you've not put together before, or just anything. You can just be random and just say, hey, take this, this, and this, and put it together and find a deck. Make a deck on MTG Arena, play it. You know, so we'll do that too. I'd like to reach out to some people as well. Anybody that wants to get on here and play that has a gamer tag name, and we'll just start playing. Just competitively, and I'll do some recordings of those games and then post them and just say, hey, MTG Arena play with so and so. Good times, bad times, got my butt kicked the butt, whatever you want to call it. But so that's what we can do. Just some stuff down the road. Hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to edit the video so it's not nearly as long, but nonetheless, it's still going to be posted here in around a day or so. All right, thanks for watching. Deuces.